Good evening and welcome to Nosey Road, the home of the Saints, the Super League champions of 2002 and still the most successful side in the Super League era. Tonight we entertain the Sale Sharks in a cross-code challenge, 40 minutes of Union, 40 minutes of League, history made here tonight. We know that the Pie Eaters have played Bath in two separate games and Bradford have played in the sevens, but never a half match as is here this evening. Teams for tonight: Albert, Maiden, Gleeson, Newlove, Gardner, Martin Long, Ward, Wilkin, Jones, Edmondson, Joint, Kirkpatrick, Bennett, Yonkers, with Hooper, Britt, Smith, Darren Smith, Chris May, Steve Rowland, John Stankovic and Mick Hyam on the interchange. 7 interchanges which are going to be used at regular intervals. The Sale Sharks is Robinson, Quirto, Naylor, Harris, Hanley, Baxendale, Wigglesworth, Thorpe, Marias, Turner, Schofield, Anglesey, Pedalini, Wilkes, Davis, with Rodham, Arnold, Parr, Jones, Dean, Going and Walsh are the interchanges. As I said, 7 interchanges. They'll be on and off like nobody's business. We'll not be able to keep up with that, but that's the nature of the beast. 40 minutes Union, 40 minutes League. Union for the first half, Sale to receive, Saints to kick off. You with Micron Video, thanks again for joining us for what we hope is another successful season as far as St Helens are concerned. The World Club Challenge match at the Reebok on the 14th of February. Saints play Widnes next Sunday in a friendly at Halton Stadium, Norton Park, whatever it's called now. And then obviously, as we've known tonight, we're going over to France for the Challenge Cup a week this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and obviously World Club Challenge after. Tommy Martin to kick off. Perolini plays at it, goes into touch. Joining me this evening, just a bit later on, is Damon O'Donnell. He's a former Moss Lane player at senior and veteran level. He's present current referee grade B2 for the 15-man code, and he's a fine athlete himself. He'll be enlightening me on the finer points of this rugby union 15-man code job, which obviously I don't know much about, and perhaps some of you say I don't know much about the 13-man code as well, but I'll leave that to whatever. It's a throw-in. Wilkin throws it in, but Sale quickly in. Not the usual long and up and over throw-in. Obviously Saints, they've got quite a few tall players, but you're looking at Sale side and there's some big men there, my word. 6 foot odd, you know, you're talking approaching 7 foot. Now, the hooker puts it in and you can see how the big men jump up there. As I say, Eamon, he's a fine athlete. He's run numerous London marathons. He's just fresh back, if that's the word, after the Tough Guy charity event in Wolverhampton, and I'm sure Eamon will run through how the Sale Sharks are performing. You can see them there, just the rolling maul, coming in, keeping the ball in, turning it, then moving it out, the kick through, and Sale will be chasing it. Saints will have to get back. Darren Albert backs up, but the Sale cover quickly in, the ball stolen, and then Saints trying to keep it alive. They're going to be lucky as Sean Long goes through, then he puts a boot to ball. You've got to try and play, well, try and play Sale in their own half. Jason Robinson at the back there, but the big man there, Hanley, powering through. Once, well, he was training with Saints, I think, last season, and possibly linked with a move here. He's a big lad in the centre or wing, 3/4. Loose play, Saints move up quickly. There's a knock on. The referee will move in. Tommy Martin's asking for the knock on, but they're allowed to do that in Union, aren't they? Obviously, it was an advantage. The referee has played the advantage, given the penalty, hand out in front of him, as they do, still playing the advantage. I don't know how long they play it for. Robinson comes up, takes the penalty, finds touch on the main stand side here at Nosey Road, and I'm not quite sure where we go from here. It's a throw-in, I think, the hooker coming in. It's going to be a line out, not a throw-in. It's a throw-in in football, I've been assured. It's a line out. There's the forwards jumping up there. Now they come in, the maul. They'll hold the ball in the scrum, turn it, keep going forward, moving them round. The Saints try to come in. You've not got to come in from the side and all this palaver with the 15-man code, but Saints doing their best. They've had Gary French training them from Liverpool St Helens. He's an England player, played for Bath, and son of Ray French, the BBC commentator and former Saints and Widnes player. Robinson turns, twists. Saints try to take him. Now Hanley in there, leads the charge. Sale move the ball out, play it quickly. It's still alive. Now they've got to release it. As they do in league, you've got to keep hold of it. In Union, you've got to release it. Good driving run from the Sharks. Saints forced to defend. Now the Sharks will want to play the ball. It's coming out from the back of the play the ball. It's taken centre field. It's straightened up. Big forwards driving through. 10 metres short. It's out again. Sale moving it to the right. Perolini over the top. Good driving run for that top right-hand corner. Now the Sharks will recycle it. Is it going to come back right across the face? It is a big drive. Look at the size of these forwards powering through. It's spread out again. Move to the left. Overlap here. Hanley. He'll be in at the corner. Yes, dives in at the corner. Steve Hanley in for the first try for the Sale Sharks after 4 minutes. 5 points to nil. A try being 5 points in this evening's game. All tries 5 points. 2 points for the conversion, but good transference of the ball. Played it quickly out of the back. It just they've got to keep it alive. As soon as they go to ground, the ball's released. The kick was unsuccessful, but 5 points to nil in favour of the Sharks. Saints to restart again. Tommy Martin. This time he kicks it a similar position, but Perolini didn't touch it this time. It went in on the, well, not on the full, bounced and went in. No player touched it, so it's just a straight a throw in. No, a line out. We'll get it right. A line out. There we go. The big man jumps up for it again, and once again Sale build up. They'll be turning this, forming this scrum, coming in. The forwards powering. Look at them pushing away. And you can bet when they start playing the league in the second half. I mean, nobody pushes in a rugby league scrum now, but look at the yardage they're making. Coming in, mauling, rucking, putting the forwards in, turning it round, driving it forward, keeping it. You've got to stand up. Once you go to ground, the ball's got to be released. The referee's there. He's looking for Saints to be onside. Let's hope that our referee, Mr. Kirkpatrick, our friendly Warringtonian, will be keeping the Sale Sharks back in the second 40. The ball kicked through. Touch is found inside Saints half. Sean Long is just consulting with the referee, asking the questions. He's trying to find out what's going on. So am I. As I said, my friend Damon O'Donnell will be joining me shortly, possibly in about 3 or 4 minutes, and he'll be enlightening you as to the finer points of the 15-man code. John Wilkin puts the ball inside. Saints actually win it. Now they're going to spread it out. It's kicked upfield. It looked like John Kirkpatrick, wasn't quite sure. It's right up in Jason Robinson's breadbasket. No problem. The former Wigan player, and I'll tell you what he hasn't won isn't worth winning. And a fine transferee, if that's the right word, to the 15-man code. He's certainly one that's done the business. One of the Saints players there being pulled up for going in shouldering the man. The penalty was given there by referee. It's the referee is Mr. Daniels. The official, Mr. Pearson, I believe he's been stuck in fog in Jersey. But it's a penalty award. Jason Robinson, it's a fine touch. As I say, he's a complete all-rounder. Found it a little bit hard at first when he moved to Union. A class player, you can't take it away from him. In the England setup, obviously, at full-back. Known for his wing exploits, but he's played all over. And the size of him there, and he can adapt anywhere. What a complete player. Perolini in the pack there, former Saints favourite. And Perolini's done the business at rugby league level, hasn't he? He's been in match-winning, trophy-winning sides with the Saints, 96 and 97. But Saints up against it here. As the Sharks come in, rucking, mauling, getting the ball out, driving it forward. Look at the distance they've made. They power their way upfield. 5 points to nil, they lead. And Saints, well, they're holding well. Let's see if they can hold for the 40 minutes. Sharks there, striking for the ball, going in. It's got to be released, and if you don't release it, you're going to get studs in your back, on your hand. Wherever they're ruthless, these boys. There's no danger about it. A complete different game. Sale have the ball, moving it to the left. Hanley again involved. The big forwards driving it through. Saints forced to defend, but now it'll be recycled. It comes out of the back of the tackle. Once again, the man went to ground, so it's got to be played. That's too much beef on it. A little deft kick was required there with the big wing. I mean, look at the size of these wingmen, and I know we've had big wingmen at Saints and big centres, but the size of them, I'll tell you, my word. I mean, there's no duffers, there's no softies in either codes, but the Saints players. Still plenty of skills, plenty of skill factor, but obviously not as robust. It's all to do with the scrummaging. I mean, it is an art. It's a different beast, isn't it? Different animal at all. Tommy Martin opts for the kick. Obviously, the kick's been awarded. It touches the Sale player and went into touch. So as before, it's gone in off the Sale player. It should be a Saints throw-in. At the line out, yes, the line out. It's a line out. They do throw in at the line out. We'll get there eventually. We're getting the hang of this. I don't think I'd get a job at it though, regular. But Saints in the line out, looking to they've got a few rugby union exploits. Mark Edmondson, he former Vale of Loom player. Now offside Sale, I think, or not playing the ball, or reaping out, or whatever else is supposed to be. Sean Long plays it quickly, moves it to Tommy Martin. Tommy Martin puts it high. It's going to be, it's gone dead. It's gone dead. Right. As we go. Anyway, I don't know what's going on there, Eamon.
The dropouts or the scrum? Taking the dropouts. Another ruck there. See, they're so fast, aren't they? The back row, experienced men. I mean, these boys are lying second in the Premier Division. They're a good side in their own right at rugby union. Referee, the touch judge on the far side has his flag straight out, indicating foul play. They'll probably, is it Mr. Campsell, who's a very experienced international referee. He's just going to have a word with the referee now. We don't want to see foul play tonight, Ron, do we?
Well, it can't be Saints to foul play, but it's bound to be the Sharks.
Well, it seems you're right, Ron. One of the gentlemen from Sale hasn't been very gentlemanly.
Well, there you go. You see, trust me.
Yeah, might have been a bit of footwork in there. You never know.
Yeah, that's the only thing that does me when you're watching, when they come in scrummaging and loose ball, and if the ball's free and they go in and they can ruck for the ball and they put the old studs in, don't they?
Yeah, that's what it's for, Ron. Referee indicating there with the movement of his foot, foul play. But Saints put their hands on the ball when in the ruck. So they're quite entitled to move that hand. If they don't want to move it, they're slowing the ball down, and they'll move it with their feet, these boys. Tap penalty by Saints. Oh, good ruck by Saints. Good ruck. Barry Ward, midfield. Yeah, that's good stuff. Good stuff. Hey, this is what Saints will do. Love to throw the ball around. Sheer speeds. Touchdown. Now, here we go. First scrum of the game. 5-metre scrum. I think Sale took it over their own line. So it's a 5-metre scrum, Saints ball.
Yeah, Sale touched it down. Good play by Saints. Just obviously a lot of work in the scrum by Sale, and then they move it out. Obviously Saints want to move it out as quick as they can. I know when Wigan played Bath, and obviously Bradford played in the sevens and that, and you move it out quickly, try and capitalise on the opposition, get them out of position, quick move of the ball.
So then, Ron, big scrum by Sale. Unlucky. Everyone got away from that scrum, all right? That's what I was just looking at, Ron. Because there's a great big shunt by Sale, great big shunt, but everyone was safe enough. Saints moving the ball. Taron Alberts. Jason Robinson. Good support though, good support from the back row. It's what they do well, Ron. You know, they got... Yeah, it's carrying that. No, the tackler was just lying on the ball there, mate. He has to roll away, make the ball available.
Yeah, so another penalty award to the Sale Sharks. Still exciting stuff. 14 minutes gone, only 5 points separate the sides. And we have a throw-in, don't we now? With Sale in command.
No, Ron, we have a line-out. Not just called throw-ins, that's football.
I stand directed.
Another good maul here by Sale. You know, the crowd underneath us don't like it, Ron, but it's all part of the union game. And it's a cross-code challenge, so you play to the laws and the rules and the techniques. Get off that leg, man. Touch just can't see there's a watch there. Well, I don't think he's looking. Another penalty there. Hands on the floor in the maul. Can't do it, mate. No, you can't stand there and explain the rules to all afternoon, referee. Get on with it. Penalty kicked into the corner. A line out, Ron.
Line out. Yeah, line out. We'll get it right this time with Sale to feed. And obviously they're going to put pressure on the Saints line again. 20 metres out.
Very much so. They'll probably go safe ball number 2. There you go. Drag it down and push. Making good ground with it though, you know, and of course the more they make the Saints work in this game, you know, it'll tire them out a bit, but we want to see this ball driving well, yeah, they're on the feet, good technique, keeping it in there. Oh, he's coming offside there. Yeah, the referee's seen it's playing advantage. Still playing advantage, referee. Still playing advantage. The referee's trying to keep it playing. Oh, they're a mile outside behind you, sir. Good ball out. Jason Robinson, this will be popular. Good try. Yeah, try given. Good advantage play with the referee there. Saints are offside. Near side over here. Sale kept playing, spread it wide. Winger in the corner. Mr. Curto, Mark Curto. Hard work for Saints though, hard work, Ron.
Yes, it is hard work, obviously driving again, getting the maul, getting the charge on. I mean, pushing in the scrum, and is completely alien to rugby league sides now. They don't have to contest the scrum at all, do they? It's just a matter of rolling it in the back row and away we go. It's just a way of starting the game, restarting the game, and only one scrum.
That's straight out, so we have a scrum back on halfway. Well, the option of, I think Sale will probably go to the scrum for the second try of the game, Ron. Second scrum of the game, I should be saying. This should be safe ball for Sale, I reckon. Gary French has been working with the Saints pack, put lots of work in, but the emphasis before the game, speaking to the coaches and the referees, was safety. Everyone wants to stay safe because you can get hurt in the front row. Foot in touch. Come on, lads, they've got to change decision. Get on with it. Saints ball at the lineouts.
Yeah, good tackle. Eddie Gardner came in. Sale was steaming down the left flank. Are we allowed to say that? Flank, yes. And Wilkin, short ball. Saints have it. They try and spread it out. Tommy Martin putting boot downfield, but Robinson takes it. No problem. It went back. What a player, Robinson. He's really been one that's come from league that's taken it by the horns, hasn't he, Eamon?
Oh, certainly has, John. You know, he's
class player.
Class player, so adaptable. You know, plays for England, British Lions. You know, good player, good rugby player all round, mate.
And good skin to boot. A gentleman in the game. But it's the Saints forced, obviously, to try and defend against this ball as it's swept out, swept to the wings. Saints come in again. Also, Sale come in. Loose maul, the ruck, or what have you, and Sale moving it out, still trying to force the issue. I'm sure they can spread it about, but they're going to contain the Saints out the Airmen with what they do best, and then we see how it goes. But good yardage being made.
Good yardage being made, and good techniques being used by Sale. The ball presentation is excellent. Great big guy going through here. Anglesey, great big lad. Ball's free there. Whoops. Referee said ball was out, so they play on. Good driving, good presentation again. Apollo Perolini out here. Still going Apollo Perolini. Oh, looked a bit suspicious that. Try given.
Again.
I think so, Ron. Looked a bit suspicious up here, but we're off to the right angle, Ron, are we?
Nothing suspicious about forward passes or anything in rugby union. We know they can be that far forward. They're in next week, but they allow it to go. There you go. Good running, good presentation, as you keep saying, Eamon. It's right. And Sale moving the ball out quickly. Wigglesworth misses the conversion, but another 5 points makes it 17 points to nil after 21 minutes. And Apollo Perolini involved in that move, and what a man. He came here to St Helens with a bit of a reputation as a bit of a hellraiser. That never showed. He's been a gentleman on and off the pitch, and he's a great advert to the current game of rugby, whichever code.
Well, Apollo was a great player for Western Samoa on Terminators, they used to call him. Back row forwards. Another knock on for Sale. They'll not be happy with this run. They spent hours working at technique for kick-offs, but Tommy Martin's sticking these balls along the floor, and they can't cope with it. Mind you, he is picking out the props.
Longy's laughing at it.
Sean Long enjoying himself here on. Doesn't know which side to put the ball in at the scrum, but
It's got to go in the middle.
it's gone in the middle. Oh, he's fed that. Sean Long says, what? I've never been done for that in my life.
Some big lads here, mate.
Oh, there's some big lads, Ron. Big lads. Back row forwards are, 6'4", 6'5", big, strong athletes. And then the difference between the two codes, Ron. Your athletes. Oh, that was a touch forward, but the referee didn't see it, Ron. Unsighted. Oh, number 18 offside there. Oh, yes. Oh, that was close, Ron. No, he was okay there, I think. Well, the referee said he was okay, Ron. Big overlap, far side, big overlap. Good tackle.
Saints and Sale are going to have the 7 substitutions can be made in each half, and we're not even going to try and keep up with them, Eamon. So if anybody comes on, we'll just carry on.
Don't tell me about your carryings on, Ron. Penalty for offside there at the mall, Ron. Into touch, Sale will go, take the line out. Nice safe ball for them, and stick up the jumper again, possibly, Ron.
Yes, they're in a good attacking position, aren't they, there? There's no danger about that. A similar position, they'll drive it in and hopefully contain it, move it out when need be, as they did the last time.
Very true, Ron. Do what's safest, don't you? Play to your strengths. But Saints can't wait to get their hands on this ball. They just can't get any possession at all, Ron. It was always going to be a problem for them because of the technique that these guys have. They do it well. Good presentation. Oh, it was nearly good, but nearly good movements. Kept it in well. Jason Robinson doing some dancing. Still doing some dancing. Good tackle by Alberts. Ball presented well again. Stay on the back foot, Saints. Big second row guy. Presents it well. The phases, Ron. The phases. dragging defenders in all the time. Yeah.
He's in.
No, he's not. Referee playing advantage there. Can't see what the offence was, but he's playing advantage. Knock on. Referee go back to the penalty. They'll have opted for the scrum, even though it was a penalty. They can take the option of the scrum or the kick, and they'll probably go for the pushover try, which will be very popular with Saints supporters underneath us. Now, the scrum is lifted there. It's as dangerous going up as it is going down, Ron. People can hurt their neck very badly. So referee, safety reasons, has blown it. They'll re-scrummage. Yeah. It's going to be tough for that hooker and the two props in there. Not used to it. Number 8 picks up, drives, scores. Some Sale supporters in the far corner, on. Very pleased with that. Yeah, just good technique at the scrum. They got the shunt on. The back row has to stay locked in. Number 8 pick up, went over quite well, taking 2 defenders with him.
22 points to nil. The conversion taken, and gets it right. Obviously didn't position it even, just dropped it.
Sorry, Ron.
The conversion, it was taken as a drop goal.
Oh yeah, can be taken as a drop goal, yeah. Yeah, you don't have to position it, no. You can take the options. Saints ringing the changes, a couple of them coming in, I think. It's hard work for these Saints lads, though. Totally alien to most of these guys.
I can imagine there'll be some skin, hair and you know what flying in the scrums in the second, when obviously they're fed into the back rows. There'll be a little bit of jiggery pokery. You all have a go at your own sport, don't you?
You do, Ron. Well, Sale just about got that one right. Good drive for the try scorer. That's good clean ball. Saints do what they do best, though. Tackling fellas, knocking them down in midfield. Stay on the back foot, fellas. That's good. Aye. Another the hooker out there. What the hooker's doing in the back line, heavens only knows. Oh, I think he's got a nosebleed. No, he hasn't. He's given a knock-on run. Don't have forward passes, Ron. You should know that. Oh, well. Another scrum. Saints ball.
You wait till we get this second 40. Mr. Kirkpatrick, one of our senior referees, and we'll give it some welly.
I think Tommy Mars has gone to scrum half. See the pressure in that scrum run. Sailor won that ball, just pushed them off it. Everyone's got away for it nice and safe, though. It's nice to see. Sale being very, very sensible, run, because they could hurt someone in there, definitely. Just with their technique and their power. You know, I know it is in the rugby league game, nothing detrimental about them. It's just coming together. You know, they just get the ball in and get it out. But rugby union, it's a great big part of the game.
Yes, you're right there, Eamon. There's no danger about it. Completely, obviously, alien to my good self. And once again, I thank you very much for your input. And I'm sure the Micron viewing public will be very aware and will be able to relate to the rules more so after tonight's epic.
Referee played advantage there, but it was knocked forward by Saints. So scrum down Sale ball in 15 metres from touchline, because it was a line out offence. I have to get these things right, Ronnie, because there's going to be some rugby union referees watching this. They're going to say, well, he's talking a load of Oh yeah. The first time in his life Apollo Perroni's been booed on the ground. Sale driving well, just taking people out as they're allowed to, as long as they're in the area. Number 25 to get out of there. Yeah, good decision, referee, because the tackler was stuck in there, and Sale could have walked all over him. I'm sure on a normal Saturday afternoon they would have, but referee being very sensible, keeping the guys nice and safe. Scrum down Sale ball, going as the team going forward. Bit of an overlap down this side, Ron. wonder where they're going to go. They're going the other side. Using Jason Robinson as decoy. Does he need a decoy, Ron? Sheer pace, good technique, back row there. Ball presented, loads of men out here. Yeah, knock on, I think, playing the advantage to Saints, referee. Good ball, good ball. You can see, Ron, though, these guys can tackle. You know, you can tackle in their own code. We'll see a few minutes' time how good they actually are at tackling.
Yeah, big up and under, and the man taken out as he got shut to the ball. It's still loose, Saints take it. They need to move it out, or try to move it out. The Saints are moving in. Turnover ball, Sale have it.
Sale have it, they came blindside. No, he was okay then, came in behind him, presented the ball very well. The Saints just got turned over there in the tackle. Referee trying to keep the backs on side. He's doing okay, trying to push the Saints forwards. He's trying to come round the blind side. Just about technique, Ron. Saints look all at sea. Heads are up. Sale just pushes straight to the middle of them. Yeah, it's just technique. Great big fellas.
Bore him, they said bore him, but it's not to the Sale lot, is it, Eamon?
Certainly not, Ron. Oh, they want to win this. Good ball. Oh, it's a great tackle. Try given. How we saw that from that position, well, we shall never know. But try given. Prop forward doing what you can do well. Deadly from 2 yards, Ron. Deadly.
Just about my pace.
You can run 2 yards, Ron. Baxendale Wigglesworth successful with the conversion.
31-0, Eamon.
31-0. Oh, changes galore. Changes galore, Ron. There's dozens of them, come on. There's a young lad, I'm not sure if he's... No. We'll have a look round on and see if we can pick some out. Saints kicking away from the forwards, kick the ball dead, still a line out to Sale. The Saints very disorganised getting to the line out. The referee said before the game that he didn't want them to do this, you know, he wanted them to get to the line out as quickly as they possibly could, you know, get set, because, you know, it's Sale's advantage in this half. So Sale might try some tricks second half, i.e. slowing the game down, but hopefully the referees will keep on top of it. Good drive, back row there again. Driving on, ball presented backwards, taking the tacklers out. It's just good work, body positions, John. There's a knock on there by Saints. Referee playing advantage. Bus was gone 10 minutes ago, fellas. Ball was knocked on in the tackle. Good decision by the referee. Some rose-coloured glasses underneath us, I think, Ron.
Yes, they're a very vociferous crowd under the popular side here, Eamon, under the gantry. Very vociferous. You'll notice, obviously, it'll go up about 20 decibels in the second half under league rules.
I think it was Stankovic then. Oh no, it's Kirkpatrick trying the old Neil back trick at the scrummage. I've been watching TV, trying to punch the ball into the scrum, out the scrum half's hands, but didn't succeed. New Sale scrum half, come on. Tacklers have to get away from there. No hands in there, lads. No hands in there. Referee playing advantage. Hands in the ruck there. quite clearly. Saints getting a little irate here with fellas being driven backwards. 5 minutes to go, first half run. So Sailor wants another score or two, I should think. Ooh, Tommy Martin flung out of the maul. Oh, I thought he'd gone looking for him then, Ron, but thought better of it. Well down, well down. No, he's okay. Ball was presented well there. He's playing, yeah. Man came round the side. He can't come in from the side there. Let him go 10 metres, guys. Good tackle. Referee paying advantage. Calm down, fellas. We're back 10, Ron. They're going to go back 10 metres from the penalty.
They go for goal now?
No, he'll probably stick it in the corner, get the line out ball and drive them. That's what's been successful for them. You know, you just carry on and do what you do well, don't you?
Yeah, and as you say, Eamon, they want more points on the board before the half-time interval. 31 now, and another chance of at least 7.
Yeah, dead right, Ron. You know, this ball's safe as ours is. Haven't been under any pressure at all at line-outs. Mind you, they're up 7 foot tall, aren't they? A couple of these boys. Good safe ball, good driving. Practice for hours, Ron. Try given. Yeah, try given. These boys practice for hours and hours at line-outs. You know, it's good technique by the fellas. But it's effective, fellas, it's effective. 36-0.
36-0. It's a good while since Saints were on that end of a score line. 10 minutes turn round at the interval, and then 40 minutes at our rules. And I'm sure these lads will be up to it, because as Eamon was saying, there's some big lads, big back row forwards, and very mobile as well, Eamon, aren't they? And here's one, Perolini, a former Saints favourite.
And of course with Perolini, I think the referee's just given a forward pass, Ron. Scrum down. Saints ball. Forward pass. Hey, Sean Long has to go to the other side of the scrum. Nice to see, fellas, nice to see. Well done, referee, as well.
Yeah. He's obviously heard about the popular side as well, Eamon.
The scrum lifted then, Ron, so for safety reasons he's gone back to it. Keep him safe. Good ball.
Yeah, Saints with a rare touch, and Albert has the possession.
It's technique when they get to the rucks though, Ron. It's just technique, presenting the ball, see how it come across the top, pick it up, and they're away. Ooh. 2 minutes to go, Ron. They want another score, Sale. Paolo Perolini. That's good presentation, that. Any standard, that's good presentation. Big angle, see, going through the middle, yep. He's got 6'7", that boy. Oh, he's a big lad, yeah. Both second rows, big and mobile. See, the ball presented just like an egg popping out, Ron, all the time, isn't it? Perolini's everywhere. Everywhere. Loves the game, doesn't he? Loves the game, loves the physical contact. But see, he'll present that ball back there, nice and steady. Big group of fellas. Oh, good pick-up, Hooker. Big, good pick-up, that. Yeah, that was all right. Yeah, the guy was laying on the floor. He was laying on the floor and actually played that ball after presenting it. So he's been done for handling the ball on the ground. Saints at this position at this time. No, they're going to run it. Good, nice to see.
Well, it's nice to get the ball in your hands for such a short time. We've had 40 minutes on the clock. Whether the referee, I mean, I know they play different, don't they, in the Union?
Well, yeah, the clock isn't stopped for things like this, and the referee did say beforehand, you know, he's going to try and stop it, but he wants to get the full 40 out.
No, sorry, Eamon, there's not been a lot of stoppages in the game. It's been pretty free-flowing.
It has, Ron. We just had a ball lost in tackle. He played a bit of advantage, but you know, went back to the scum for the knock-on. Who's centre running through here? Sean Long has to get out of there. Getting bogged down a bit here. Oh, this boy's quick. Good tackle.
And he can fly.
Oh, he's quick. Oh, and he can fly as well, yeah. Got you, Ron.
Now, what are we having now, Eamon? Is it probably the last play of the game? Saints ball, yes, throw in.
Yeah, Saints ball, line out, Ron. You're related to David Beckham, you aren't you? No, it's not gone 5, but oh, the referee's not bothering with that. But it's sail ball, they turned it over. Good presentation again. Perolini piling on. Good drive at Sale again. The ball was out, yeah. No, he's okay. No, he's just indicating that the ball was out the ruck, and either side could have played for it. But Sale, being alive to a situation like that, Ron, just pick it up and doing what comes natural to him. We've got a good line out here. Good line out. They moved the ball. Must be in here. Held up, I think. Try given. Took his time to give that to the referee. Another popular score. 41-0 that run.
Yeah.
Yep. Conversion to come.
That'll be it then, I think.
Yeah. I think he's Wigglesworth asking for a cone to be brought. Oh, it's not Wigglesworth. Change the goal kicker. Not surprised, really. Yes. He can now pick that up and drop kick it, but he didn't. I think that's half-time, Ron. We reach half-time in the cross-code challenge. Sale, 41 points. St Helens 0. Interesting 40 to come, Ron.
Oh, there's interesting 40 to come. Tries, 2 from Hanley, 1 from Cuerto, Davis, Turner, Anglesey and Schofield right at the death. Wigglesworth with 3 conversions in the cross-court challenge, as Eamon said, sponsored by BetHighLow.com. It's 0, Sale 41. Join us shortly. Sale on the pitch for about 2 or 3 minutes, just keeping warmed up, limbering up. The Saints take the field. It's the second 40 of the cross-court challenge with Rugby League this half. 41 points to 0, the Sharks lead, and whatever you're playing, that is some lead. I mean, for Saints to score 41, to level up, we've got Carl Kirkpatrick, the referee. This second 40, it's 20 to 9. 10-minute delay on the kick-off due to crowd congestion. And what a great crowd we've got at Nosey Road for a Monday evening for this cross-court challenge. Let's see if the Sharks can adapt to league better than the Saints adapted to the Union.
Ronnie, I think Sailor left 2 guys in the dressing room.
Yeah, perhaps just as well. So Saints in possession. Let's see what's going on. High tackle there by Sale, the referee. Well, he had his whistle in his mouth ready to blow up, and then he stopped. He's got to get these guys back. Saints spreading it. Nice to have ball in hand. Unfortunately, it only came about 3 times. I mean, Mr. Kirkpatrick always gets some stick. Stankovic driving it through. Offloads out of the tackle. Saints are running it. Backing the man up in possession. Quickness of the play the ball. Saints spreading it. Tommy Martin. Newlove out. Newlove gives the ball. Saints spreading it again. Saints in for the try. He's held up. The referee says he's held up. Steve Maiden was the man. Good tackling by the Sharks, Eamon. They came back. Saints doing what they do best, spreading the ball, keeping it alive. Stankovic midfield, and then Saints pushed off the ball. The referee coming in, offside, and Saints with a penalty. Saints run it. Darren Albert out on the far side. Gleeson pressing. Sale defending. Saints need early points. Drop off ball. Stankovic again. Powerhouse forward. Stood in the tackle. Still driving it. Messing at the play the ball. Not letting the man play the ball. Saints will take it quickly. Normal circumstances, they'd have gone for the 2 points, but we're 41-0 down. Joint touches down. 2 minutes gone. Saints on the scoreboard with the captain and the beneficiary of a testimonial season this season, Chris Joint. Saints doing it well, Eamon.
Yes, Ron, as you see. Totally different. Saints moving the ball well. Still defending quite well initially, holding the man up over the line. But power of the Saints with the ball in their hands. Too much to say on this occasion, Ron.
Yes, and normally, where Saints would have been awarded penalties, a couple of penalties, they would have, in a normal rugby league game, they would have taken the 2 points, but they keep it going, keeping Sale on the back foot. Long he converts it. Saints back in the hunt now. 7 to the Saints, 41 to the Sharks. And let's hope the Sharks will be kicking off every 2 minutes in this second half.
But Sale have been penalised there on the first 2 minutes. Twice, 3 times I think it is. Just with bad technique at the tackle. Not allowing the man to play the ball. Same as Saints were penalised in the first half, a bad technique at ruck and maul.
So away we go again. Deep kick, well fielded, Tommy Martin. Good driving run, Darren Britt. Whereas the big powerhouse Sale forwards were driving in. Now the peg for offside. Saints with the quickness at the play the ball. The referee coming in, he's not happy. It's Sale were back on side. He had to wait till they got back, even though sometimes they do play it quickly. But Tommy Martin, left-footed kick over to the main stand side here at Nosey Road. Sale high in the Zurich Premiership, Eamon, yes, and riding well. Will be playing at Main Road next season when Manchester City move out. But Saints attacking, and Saints throwing it about. Martin, Joint, Newlove, Maiden in for the try. No problem. 2 minutes again. So Steve Maiden in for the try. Lots of youngsters in the Saints squad. this season. Darren Smith and Jason Hooper, 2 Aussies drafted in. Peter Shields unfortunately gone home due to an injury problem. Couldn't fulfil his last year of his contract. But we look forward obviously to the season at Widnes away this coming Sunday, the 2nd of February, in a friendly against the Vikings. Sean Long missed conversion. 12 points to 41. Then the weekend after, away at UTC Toulouse in the Challenge Cup 4th round. Then the weekend after, it's Sydney City Roosters at the Reebok. Conversion missed. Saints want to get on with it straight away. Sharks pussyfooting about at the centre. He wants a tee for kicking off.
As Saints did get into to the lineouts in the first game, Ron.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, little bit of payback. The ball gone back. Mr. Kirkpatrick, obviously not renowned for keeping good offside in the league game, but let's hope he gets his finger out and shows a little bit of league bias. Sean Long, yes, big hit there on Sean Long. I mean, there's no softies play this game. Newlove, the powerhouse, well, coming in at the tackle. That could have been penalised for a secondary tackle. It was allowed to go. Darren Albert flicks it over to Eddie Gardner. I think it is on the far wing. The ball flicked back inside, but the touch judge reckons he'd stood on the line, stepped into touch, scrum down, head and feet to the Sale Sharks, Eamon.
Sale will be pleased to see the ball run in the hand. A possible first possession for them, unless Saints show him off. This would be amusing, wouldn't it?
Well, I can't see Saints shoving him off because obviously they'll be coached about putting it in the second row. But now they've got to throw it about, and they can throw it about ball in hand, can't they? Because obviously they've got the personnel. They do it in open play. The ball's been knocked forward. Scrum down, head and feed to the Saints. And from this scrum, I would imagine as soon as it's packed, it'll be fed in the back row, brought out, and Saints will be trying to spread it once again.
Do you mean they'll be fed into the second row, Ron?
Oh yes, it's a tactic of our game. Well taken, Tommy Martin. Martin Gleeson. 7 minutes gone, second half. Chris Joint. Joint, he runs it low. Inside to Martin. The ball lost. The Sharks come up with it. Now he's given a knock on. He's not to get back into the game. They've just been away on warm weather training in Lanzarote, and then they come back here about 3 degrees below from obviously what they've been used to. Well, they want to get back in. Nothing like match practice. Sale have the ball, getting up very slowly. Be some big hits. That's that lad Arnold that you was on about, Eamon. Yeah, it's a former West Park lad and a big lad, and he's got a big future from sources close to us, hasn't he, Eamon?
He has indeed, Ron. We've been made up tonight, playing here against his home team.
Out on the
ball straight out on the full. Back to where it was kicked, Ron, yeah?
Yeah, it was a good kick as far as Saints are concerned. At least the ball comes back. It was on the 6th tackle, because we do play a 6 tackle rule, obviously, in league. And then it's the turnover. Marked up at the play of the ball. John Stankovic pirouettes out of the tackle, has to take it again, just losing his way. Little bit of jiggery pokery at the play of the ball, and Saints move it quickly. Darren Britt, the big Aussie. Britt in the second season of a 2-year stint, and Chris Joint again running hard. Maiden taking the balls loose. Sale have it. Saints will try and force them, contain them there. Newlove. Now Saints penalised for offside. Referee Kirkpatrick moves in. Jason Robinson, he knows the score, doesn't he? What a competitor, what a player he's been and still is. Finds touch, right on the halfway line. Sale will restart with this set of 6. They still lead by 41 points to 12 with half an hour left of the game. Perolini, well, he grimaced there as he went down, didn't he? Either a grimace or he was smiling.
Yeah, nice touch there from Chris Joyce. Both of them smiling at each other on the floor, Ron. Nice to see.
Well, good teammates, and Perolini in part of the Saints Cup winning side of 96 and 97. The Super League, when he was with the Saints, lifted the inaugural Super League trophy in 96, and Perolini scored a try that certainly gave Saints that title down at Charlton. I think one of the Sale players taken on suspicion there, but the referee let it go, and Saints still have the possession. Long takes it on the short side. Saints keep it alive, running it. Well, a late tackle there with Sale coming in. They're used to coming in late and rucking and mauling and whatever have you, but it's not allowed in ours.
Sale doing quite well here though, Ron, but you still see them struggling with the technique at the play the ball area, just about getting off tackles quickly. But they're doing pretty well.
Yeah, Darren Smith just coming on for his Saints debut. Not be classed in the records as his debut till it's actually a competitive match, i.e. Challenge Cup or League. But nice to see him, veteran campaigner, but good utility player, as is Jason Hooper. And versatility is what Ian Millwood likes about his players.
Funny thing to see there, Ron, lads on a rugby pitch, they spend most of the time on the rugby pitch, but just the basic tap penalty there to restart the game, and they don't know what they're doing because they're playing a different sort of code, Ron.
Yeah, that's it. And that's what Saints have got to do, try and hassle them a bit and force them into errors. Good tackling as they move in. You never know, as you say, some of these Sharks, as they go down, they might release the ball, and Saints could capitalise on that. Still some big hits, one-on-one. Cool evening here at Nosey Road, but I'm sure it's quite warm on the pitch. Driving kick for touch, excellent touch finder. Scrum down, head and feet to the Saints. Just about 25 metres away from the line. 53 minutes of the game gone. Saints 12, Sharks 41. Martin, reverse angle, gives it new love. The big man drives it through, takes the tackle. Jiggery pokery again. Good running, Britt. Good meters, 15 metres made. Sale forced to get back, not onside, never in the memory of man there, but the referee's letting him get away with it. Albert! Inside ball, Saints can't take it, Sale have it. Yeah, turnover ball there, Eamon. Saints pressing, trying to throw it about, still making the gaps, but Sale doing the job.
Yeah, great bit of work there by Baxendale. Got in between and nicked that ball just as Saints are going to go in the corner run. Still not doing so bad here.
No, it's all right. Certainly competing. At least they've got more of the ball in the second half than Saints did in the first. Some good, strong running and tackling. Last one of this set of 6. What will the Sharks do? Well, they just go down with it. It's the turnover. That is alien to Sale, and obviously, well, he's got to hand that ball over. If he doesn't, he'll be penalised. Yeah, well, it is. It's, as you say, Eamon, different code, knowing the rules, and Saints will let him run at it on the 6th tackle. You get used in our game to looking at the referee for the 6th tackle. He usually shouts, as your referees shout in the Union. Martin 5 metres short. Saints pressing. Get these squad numbers, you just got to get used to them. That's Mickey Hyam, Sean Long, Albert. Drop off ball, lets it sit up. Last one of the sequence for the Saints. Will they kick? Sean Long kicks it across. Hit the post, still loose. Touchdown by Sale. Drop out from between the sticks, Eamon.
I did well, did well. Sean Long looking for the post then, I think, as he does. But a tackle run, you see a lot of the Sale guys doing what the rugby league is called the flop, because it's so natural to them. When the ball's down there, that's what they do. Could take New Love. These guys run strong.
Good, Patrick.
Good work, Sale. Well done.
Yeah, good work by Sale. Excellently taken by New Love. Holding on to the man at the play of the ball. The referee's just explaining the finer points. Just as the referee was explaining the finer points to the Saints players. But Darren Britt trundles it up centre field. An ideal platform for the Saints to build on. They still need more points, obviously, at regular intervals. The ball was knocked back. Dumped back, kept alive. Gleeson, couple of metres from the line. Right across. Sean Long dabs it through. Nobody's following it. Going is the man that has the possession. He's held in the field of play. Sale looking to get out of trouble. And obviously Hanley, that plays for Sale on the is he the wing or the centre man, Eamon? He was linked with a possible move to Saints, maybe in the close season last season.
Yes, dead right, Ron. There's a few good lads here, with rugby league experience. The lad, I think he's stood at inside centre at the moment. St Helens boy, know all about rugby league. And obviously Perolini and Robinson will be talking to the lads, giving them some guidance. But they're okay at the moment. Baxendale, I think, is going to get this ball. They're going to. Robinson gets it on the sixth tackle. So they're learning, Ron, they're learning. They didn't run that one.
Yeah, that's right. Just getting in, and as you say, Robinson will be talking to him. Perolini, come on, lads, this is the sixth tackle. We've got to play it. Kirkpatrick, Welting, solid tackling. Perolini holds him down to the nth degree. Mickey Hyam darting away. Good run up to the 20. Centre field, Saints on the attack. Once again now, Stankovic. Chris Joint, well taken, the big gap emerged, quickly closed down. Perolini in there, the Terminator once again. Along the line, Saints need to try and carve a hole. Smith, still in possession. Eddie Gardner, I think it is. Last one of the sequence. Wait for the dab through. Sean Long, he's just gesticulating. It's going to go on the floor. It's dabbed through, putting pressure on Sale, but he did well. He adapted well. He knew what was coming, took it well, got into the field of play, and the Sharks aim, and they're containing the Saints, aren't they?
Yeah, Ron, I think they must be watching some videos. Hey, getting used to what Saints do. Good kick by Sean Long. The touch judge is scratching his head, doesn't know what is going on. Oh well, never mind. It's nice to see they're in both codes, Ron, these touch judges.
Yes, oh yes. The popular side faithful try to G the Saints up. Mickey Hyam, the ball's been knocked back. Did it come off a Sale hand? Referee Kirkpatrick. We often wonder whether we should give them our lottery numbers, these referees. Or even the pools. It's per many, 8 from 10, and see what results they come up with. But it's a scrum down. I don't know who the head and feed is.
I think it's Sale ball, Ron. I think he scratched his head with his right hand, so that means Sale ball, I think.
Yes, you're right. Perolini comes away with it from the base of the scrum. Quickly dispatched to the earth. 60 minutes gone, so 3/4 of the game gone. 41-12. in favour of the visitors, the Sale Sharks. 41 points amassed in the first half, and looking good value for the entrance money this evening. Been very enjoyable, even if half of it's been alien, completely alien to us. Saints pressing up quickly. Last one now. Robinson and Pedalini will be shouting. It's coming back for the kick downfield on the 6. That's good play. It's out on the full. Obviously the breeze got hold of that. So it'll be a turnover on the 6th tackle where the ball was kicked from Eamon. And obviously this is an ideal platform for the Saints to build on. But they've got to get through these. I think they've got 15 men on now, Eamon. I'm sure they've got more than 13.
I think some of them might be getting lonely, Ron. You know, they're only 13. You know, a lot of spaces out there. A couple of water carriers and stretcher bearers and solicitors out there, I think. It's been playing a great spirit though, Ron. Like, you know, tackles are flying in and lads are helping each other to their feet. Like, it's lovely to see. You know, some good hard tackles going in, but everyone's okay.
Well, you can't afford to play it soft, can you? Because this is how the injuries occur. The lads need the Saints lads need the match practice, the match, the actual match fitness, and that's it. Obviously, Sale through the season, is there not many games left for Sale? I don't know.
No, there's not that many. Ron, they're well into the season. There's Robinson working his magic as usual. Hey, don't touch him on the floor. That's right. See, it's aliens to some of these boys. The Perlini, they just keep going in straight lines, straight forward. He doesn't deviate at all, does he?
No, doesn't.
See, they got no runners. The running dead straight doesn't come as natural to the Sale boys as it does to the Saints. As no one seems to want the ball. The only thing is, though, Ron, they seem to be playing one man, you know, one out rugby, don't they? You know, they haven't actually tried to move the ball on the backs at all, which you know they were doing reasonably well once they got it wide in the first half. But it's a learning process. They've only got to do it for 40 minutes in their lifetime, probably, and they've only 18 minutes left. Yeah.
So they've competed and acquitted themselves quite well. Good tackling, following up, harrying the Saints. In fact, once the Saints have got those couple of tries early on, they've actually took Saints off the game a little bit, I feel, Eamon.
They have, and you noticed about the other cross-code game that we had many moons ago, about 12 years ago, 91 I think it was, between Wigan and Bath, and the fitness levels of the Wigan boys that day, in those days, was so much higher. But these Sale lads are doing okay.
So a chance now, 20 metres out, Saints in possession, drop off ball, strong running, Jason Hooper on there for his first game in a Saints jersey, Martin, Newlove, yes, Newlove's in, 63 minutes gone, Saints on the board again. So Newlove in for the try, 23 minutes gone of the second half, 63 minutes in total, extends the Saints score to 17 points against 41, so it's going to be a mammoth effort to overcome the Saints score in this second period. It's nice to see Newlove back in full flight. I mean, he did not last season, the season before he did his Achilles. Oh, it's a good kick, brilliant kick from Sean Long. He did his Achilles, and that would see many an athlete off. And he's a big lad, he's Newlove, but he looks very mobile. I don't know whether this is the last season of his contract with Saints, but what a competitor he's been.
And Saints conversion from number 7, Sean Long.
19 points to 41. The Sharks to restart. And they've certainly done the business. The kick-off taken. Sale up quickly, forcing Saints into their own 25 and messing up the play of the ball. Second bite of the cherry, which you're not allowed. Flopping, as Eamon said, which obviously the Sharks do when they come in for the loose maul and the ruck, and they just like get in, force around, form the scrum, turn it, twist it, you name it, and it just doesn't happen for us. Sale urge, yes, to get back on side, but oh, and a forward pass, but it's Jason Hooper. It's loose, it's knocked on. Saints had lost it. Hooper came through at pace, even though the pass to Hooper I think looked a little suspect, Eamon, but Sale were offside. What's the referee? He's going to rule a knock on, I think. Anything can happen. It's head and feed to Sale, I feel.
The referee played a good advantage, actually, Ron. Inside centre this, I was a mile and 3/4 offside. Ball went out wide, knocked on in the tackle.
Jason Smith been on for a few minutes. He's just gone into the dugout. Nice for these lads to have a run out. They'll all have a run out. A full strength squad, obviously, for Ian Millward to pick from. Only Paul Helens and Kieran Cunningham out, but obviously no Scully tonight. But I'm sure it'll be a very competitive squad at the AutoQuest or the Halton Stadium or whatever it's known as now on Sunday. But good driving run, solid tackling as the Saints move in. Last one of the sequence. The Sharks, have they got it together? Here comes the kick. It's centre field. Darren Albert just funnels back with the gloves on. Yeah, so they followed up well, this Sale. They're getting the hang of it. Saints need to get back quicker and try and move the ball out quickly to the speedy backs. John Kirkpatrick, one of the speedy backs there. Referee Kirkpatrick wants them back. He said he's held the man down. It's a penalty to the Saints. He could have pegged him for offside. Sean Long takes a quick tap. Darren Britt driving it forward. He's lost the ball. Yes, he did lose the ball. He didn't see it, Mr. Kirkpatrick. The touch judge on the far side gave it, but he did just lose possession as he went down in the tackle. You've got to respect the possession, got to respect the ball. Can't afford to let it slip, especially against when you've got to, ply your talent, your trade against a Union side. We know there's handling in Union, but obviously the league game, I think the handling is it is more a part of it, isn't it, Eamon? But still doing well. 13 minutes remaining, 41 points to Sale, 19 to the Saints, and still pegged inside their own half. The referee urging the Saints to get back on side. Robinson short ball coming up to the well, I thought it was the last tackle this, but obviously not. Pardon? So last one of the sequence. It's with Robinson. Good kick by Robinson. Saints well positioned there. Gardner, I think that is. They took it well. Only a young lad, but he's got a big future. Well, he's lost the ball. Sale capitalise on it. Now, Eamon, do you think they can run it in?
Well, we shall see, Ron. But that's Mr. Wilkes there, number 7, open side wing forward for Sale in the Union game. Has done very well tonight. He's in this second half. Showed up very, very well. Tackled well, running with the ball pretty well. A good chance for Sale. Would be good if they could score. Be very popular. There's Wilkes again, yeah, wants the ball. Referee dragging Saints back. Jason Robinson Oh, unlucky. Doing a bit of juggling there, Billy Smarts.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that, is it? It's the Sharks we're playing.
True, I mean, it might have been let go by the referee first half. It was just a suspicion of a knock-on.
Yeah, a very slight hint. But look at the Sharks pushing Saints off the ball. That's completely alien. Now it's Newlove. The big man drives in, good tackling. Kirkpatrick, well taken. Offside by the Sharks. Unlucky to competing well at the play of the ball.
I'm surprised Mr. Kirkpatrick didn't penalise Sharks then, actually, for pushing as a scrum.
Yeah. 10 minutes remain. Britt trundles it up 10 metres. Near enough centre field. A flop. Robinson being brought out. Well, somebody's being brought out. I thought he was talking to Jason Robinson then. It's Perolini, isn't it, Eamon? Yeah, it's Perolini.
It is, Ron, but I think the referee's getting fed up with the offences that they play the ball. Just trying to explain the niceties of it to the Sale players, who obviously aren't that well versed in it, but chatting, obviously, captain on the night, Apollo Perolini.
Yeah, but he's got a yellow card, hasn't he? He can put him in the bin. Is he in for the try? Yes. Gardner in for the Saints try. Yeah, the Sharks penalised, and Saints moved it quickly, as they do. Let the ball do the work, move it over. 71 minutes gone, another 5 points, another difficult touchline conversion. But there again, just the how can I say the explanation of the rules. Sale off guard, and Saints moving quickly in.
Yeah, I think the referee distracted Sale then for a minute, Ron. Yeah, starting to explain laws to players, very difficult. Well, a good showing by Sale. Second half, they haven't been steamrolled. And Saints still got a lot of work to do here, Ron. A lot of work. I mean, Sale boys want to win this, you know. They really do. Yeah, 17 points with about 9 minutes left. Yes. Very interesting finish coming up, Ron.
Yes, I would say. Bet High Low, who are sponsoring tonight's game. Bet High Low. Oh, unlucky. Well taken from the kickoff, but he knocked it forward. But BetHighLow.com, who are sponsoring tonight's game, forecast the Saints would win by 20. And I think if Saints win by 20, me and Eamon will be on the town hall steps with our pants round our ankles. With only 8 minutes to go, and that's not a pretty sight, I'll tell you.
We don't do things like that, Ronnie, at Rugby Union. Please don't get me involved in your sordid details.
Right, Sean Long loses possession. Sale. Perolini knocked it forward. He dragged it towards him. That constitutes a knock-on. The referee's not picked it. And now the big lad's driving forward.
But he would have gone back to the first defence then, Ron, wouldn't he?
No, not in our game. No, we don't do anything like that. We make the rules up as we go along. Well, Mr. Kirkpatrick does. But the Sharks in possession and playing well, making a great fist of the league in the second half. They haven't got over the whitewash yet, and I'm sure Saints will want to keep them from getting over the whitewash. But they're lining out well. They're moving out to the right, out to the left. There's some big lads. Robinson, he wants a point, and he's missed it. He just wants to get a point for Sale in this second half. There's no danger about that. What a competitor. He doesn't want to be whitewashed.
Saints anxious to get this ball back onto the pitch, get moving. But Sale is showing some street now, here on. When in possession, they were slow to play the ball, slow getting up, trying to wind the clock down. Very wise.
Yeah, that's it. Adapting well. Well, somebody's going in the bin. He's feeling for his, he's feeling for his pocket. Well, come on, Mr. Kirkpatrick, get a few of them in. That's the idea. He's, well, he felt for his pocket. He's not gonna, he's just threatening.
I think he was checking for his banker's card there, Ron.
Sound your bees funny. I think they're gaming, but or should I say sound you? Yeah, well, we'll not continue with that one. But 6 minutes remain. 41 points to 24. A very entertaining evening here at Nosey Road. Jason Smith back on. Darren Smith, I beg your pardon, back on. Jason's his brother. Now it's Kirkpatrick in at the corner. John Kirkpatrick in for the try. And Saints want it quickly. Look at the enthusiasm.
The urgency of Saints. All the touch judges having a word. Yes, the try has been given. Yeah, Saints hurrying back now. Sean Long getting on with this kick as quickly as he possibly can.
Yeah, 10 points if he can work this.
10 points difference if he kicks this one, yeah. No, he hasn't.
And scoring the try for the Saints, number 21, John Kirkpatrick.
So down 5 minutes left.
Jason Robinson, he's just having a few words with him. He's a true professional. So away we go. Is it going left? Is it going right? Who knows? The ball knocked back. Yes, perfectly correct decision, sir. Now, Eddie Gardner. Big Barovian. Saints play it quickly. Mickey Hyam. Oh, what a whopping great hit that was. That was some big hit. Now, Saints are going to move it. Stankovic. Follow the man with the ball, Saints. Drop on his shoulder. Coming in. Messing about. All offside. On referee Kirkpatrick's right. It's a penalty. Somebody here, there's Perolini's involved in it. Chris Joint. Well, Chris Joint's having a word with Carl Kirkpatrick. No, we don't want any problems. That's yes, good captain.
Nice touch there by Chris Joint. The referee was going for his yellow card. Chris Joint went up to him and said, "Keep him on the pitch. You know, we don't want to win against 12 men. We want them all to be there." And you know, and he's lost the ball in the tackle. No, it's ripped out.
Yeah, and they're going to take it quickly at the Eamon. They're not going to be messing about. Sale just organising their defence. Saints to take the quick tap. Points. 2 points is no good. Sean Long, short ball. Great tackle. Good running. Nothing wrong with that. Big hit. This is what we like. On the short side. Yes. Saints in again. Gardner in at the corner. 4 minutes remaining. It's winding up, Eamon.
Oh, it certainly is. Lots of urgency now from the Saints. They really picked up a gear last 5 minutes. They'll be looking at the clock, I think. Everyone's really up for this now. Little nice little ball there in the corner. The winger just snuck in nicely. Sean Long has missed the goal. 77 minutes. 7 points separates. They're not going to connive a draw, are they?
Well, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? 41 in each half.
But would it be politically correct?
Yeah, of course it would. Come on, you Saints, is the cry.
Now, if he's streetwise now, Ronnie, he'll stick this right on the try line, won't he? You know, like the rugby league side too, but a lot of the time he's been going short with his kicks. Now he's stuck it reasonably long there.
Yeah, we'll see how they go. 7 points separate the sides. Sale will want to keep that lead. There's 3 minutes left, plus any stoppage time, and it's been played at a frenetic pace. Support as Hooper drives it away. Good run. Saints are in numbers. Stankovic, Darren Britt puts the ball back. It's loose, it's all on. That's another set of 6. Tackle count wave clean. Mickey Hyam! Job ball! Yes! Saints in for the try. 2 minutes to go.
If you think this game means nothing to anyone, listen to these cheers. Magnificent. Good rugby from Saints, good rugby. Sale are so disappointed. Oh, they're gutted. But you just have to look at the reaction of the Saints players when he scored it. This means a lot to these players, both sides.
Hooper in for the try, along with the conversion. This will level it up at 41 apiece. When he pops this over, as you say, Eamon, you can judge by the crowd, it does mean a lot. Long pops it over. Oh, he's missed it! He's missed it!
Well. Ronnie's already marked it down. He's scrubbing it out now, though. Sale are rambling up to the kick-off. Referee stopped the clock.
Well, it's 80 minutes on the clock, Eamon.
80 minutes on the clock. Mind you, I think we've seen Saints in this situation before, haven't we? Yeah. That's right. Oh, we think the hooter might have gone.
I thought he heard the hooter.
Some polite inquiries from the crowd, Ron?
Yes, as to the state of play.
The referee comes out in a second, let us all know. Much debate, they all think the hooter's gone. And the referee says... Someone's broke wind. It's finished! Salem won! What a bizarre finish there, Ron. Bizarre finish. Hey? Has Sean Long is thinking about that now?
Well, handshakes all round. Yes, a very bizarre finish. That could have tied the game up, that kick. It was held, obviously, he's kicked those before. Handshakes all round, but it finishes here at Nosey Road. 39 to the Saints, 41 to Sale Sharks. They had a 41 points to nil lead in the first half. Then tries by the Saints in the second half. Joint, Maiden, Newlove, 2 from Gardner, Kirkpatrick and Hooper with 2 long goals. That's how it finishes. A strange at the end though, the hooter went, then the referee had to go off to make sure he was right. He came back on, it looked as though he was going to restart the play, let Sale kick off, then the hooter went again, and that's how it finished in the cross-court challenge here at Nosey Road between the Saints and the Sale Sharks. Saints 39, Sale Sharks 41. May I thank Eamon O'Donnell for joining me this evening, and obviously his fine interpretation of the rules and the play in the first half, which was far superior from my own in the second. But there we go, that's how it finishes. It's history's been made here at Nosey Road. That's how it finishes. You've been with Mike Ron. Join us for the next game.